What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint with all the enemy difficulty mods maxed and pretty much all the A-team riding the bench for this mission. We're going to be running Trucker Enterprise. If we have time for two, we'll also run the Sunday engagement. This one may or may not be harder, we'll see. FSC does have drones, so they have at least a couple of hard enemies, otherwise their basic grunts are somewhat pushovers. Running for Bimmer, who's got plenty of services we'd like to upgrade, so giving him some influence seems worthwhile. Payday's decent as well. As you may have noticed, by the way, I started the barracks upgrade because we are going to have sibling breakout due eventually, so getting the barracks ready for that merc. Otherwise, we got our crew ready last time. Not going to bother the handbrake or any of my other stuff here. We've got a Wireghost. It should be pretty solid. So Wireghost and EX are going to give me plenty of stealth tools. My primary combatant's going to be the Cyber Sword, and the Soldier Sniper. I believe both of these guys have coordinated charge, so we'll have to kind of dance back and forth for using them. No look-ahead talents here, so predicting enemy movements will be a little bit tough, starting at relatively high security level because of heat. All that should be okay. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started. Time to get to work. That's the terminal we need. Now, it is possible to turn one complete this mission if we can skipjack in and get to the CPU with a little bit of luck. But I really want to clean this out. Now, the XP is really nice. It's not super important any one of these four people because none of them are part of the A-team really, but it still filters through the SimStream trainer, and I'd like to get that. Looking for a second host. Looks like there isn't one, just this guy. It's going to cover a lot of stuff here. It looks like, yeah, so those landmines are all asleep, but camera 4 is reachable. So, and it's also in the same direction as everything else, but still. I've got a shotgunner. We're pretty well hidden from line of sight right now. I believe people can't see under this. I could be wrong, but the fact that this AR doesn't have line of sight until I go upstairs means... no. Okay, you can see under this. I'm just wrong. Yep, that's direct line of sight. Fair enough. Don't have prediction talents. Humans and drones don't share a status. Even if you do see me, I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to wait on things like Shadow. I think we're chilling for now. I'm going to have my... Actually, yeah, I will have Roots do the first coordinated charge. I'll have Accountant do the second one. Because he's more likely to be near the team on the next turn. So we'll save that for the future. He's got high-level marker sights. I'm going to wait until these guys all move. I don't know who I need to kill or not. I would like to get loot boxes, so I'm really tempted to, like, skipjack here, but send the entire team this way. I don't know where the exit is. I'm going to guess on this side. I obviously could be wrong. Could also be two exits. Could be, like, this one and here or here. I think it's actually really likely it's going to be, like, here and here, or that one. We'll see, though. I don't know for sure. Just kind of a feeling. For now, yeah, I can... darn. It's going to be really tough to get a good skipjack here. I can siphon and have 0 AP for skipjack. That actually kind of sucks. I don't have anything better for this because the host doesn't attach to any closer cameras. Yeah, okay, well, sucks. We can skipjack on turn 2 after standing like here and then clean out the host from there. Man, maybe I do run this way and then loop all the way back. Considering my Wireghost is important, I think I'm just going to run this way and then turn around. Okay, that'll be the pathing. If you get a skipjacked without moving farther forward, and having to spend a second turn doing it, I would be more willing to play it that way, but yeah, that's not us. Alright, you're walking over there. That's going to be easy to kill, I think. I think starting with melee is reasonable. If I go to here, there is no guarantee /slide will work, but... I want to yield and marker sights this, just because I have multiple charges and a pretty short cooldown. This seems okay to me. And we can have Roots run up to here. We get you right there. Right, there we go. 4 AP left. That might work, it might not. I am uncertain. But we'll look to /slide this. You see me. You're angry. Understandable. Another Pobot. What? I guess down this way. High initiative roll. Not great for me. Alright, well, let's see if I can /slide you. Thankfully, I can. We'll see if we shred the armor. I would like to end somewhere partially in cover while still being in range. That tells me I am pretty much both those things. Another Pobot. Alright, so we're hitting mostly all drones. So we are hitting one of the harder groups of enemies possible, as they've got shotguns. They are incredibly tanky, and turns out FSC at PL10 is the hardest faction of the game. I'd probably still put Matsumoto above them, but you know what I mean. Let's see, so... I've got to basically burn my AP now. That camera will see me, and I can't do anything about that. I can try to get in range for something else. That's not very likely here. This guy needs to die at some point, although I'm pretty sure I can let... Well, Wombat's got... Yeah, Wombat has an SMG, and the Wireghost let's run this way. So I think we should have a counter go for this kill. It's only going to give you one attack here, but it's honestly pretty likely to kill. If it doesn't, we'll figure it out. We'll put you in range. You're obviously not going to be surprising anybody this turn, but that's a kill. So that was an accuracy. That is Savagery active, which means I would like to, with my high amount of crit chance, try to take some nice sniper shots. The problem is they're not going to be that good. I mean, I'll have some decent crit chance here, but I want to be in a spot where I have line of sight on more than one person. I guess right for a second I had two, but I don't need more. Yeah, okay, if I'm here, I have both of you. I mean, maybe. At least I'll stand here and figure out what we're going to do later. Although you're not in coordinated charge range for the team, but it is what it is. Don't know what you're doing, which is pretty scary, actually. Yeah, can't get too close. I can stay behind cover, though. That's... okay. Here is going to be security siphon range. Almost certainly, right? Let's take a few more pixels. If I'm here, I'm definitely in range. Yeah, that's definitely in siphon range. You're not going to hear footsteps. I'll be okay. But I don't want to be too spread out. These guys can be pretty tough. There's some more of the weaker... There we go. Here's all the weak cards. But the opening set's going to be pretty tough here. So I'll have to skipjack next turn. No leverage. That's fine. And then Wombat just kind of wants to be ready to fight with the team. I don't know who's going to attack where or where all the cameras are going to look. But if the camera sees me, it is what it is. Actually, no. I kind of do want to line crawler this camera specifically. That's going to reveal a lot of stuff, including... Like, this camera is less annoying than this one is. So, yeah, I'm going to get into range to line crawl this guy, and that should allow me to be a bit reactive next turn. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. I'm a little bit more spread out than I want to be. I'm going to have a lot of guards active patrolling around, so this could go quite poorly. Decent chance of bouncing. Closest one in range is going to be you, so we are possibly going to kill that camera. I guess we'll see. No notes in the first turn. Looks like it did not bounce, but there's no corpses here, so it's not a big deal. Could try to get some shadow value, but I'm not going to catch many guards going the way I want them to. Let's see. I have a sniper rifle with savagery on. I would like to do a lot of shots with that. It's not guaranteed kills, but it's decent crit chance. He doesn't have, like, Nest or anything, I don't think. I think he just has Rapid Ready and Skull Shot. Everything else is in Soldier. So he's going to be relying on, like, Recoup. And going through these guys with... He has Iron Grip as well. That'll help a little bit. He's going to be relying on Iron Grip and Savagery for the kill. That's not going to be the best. The AR is going to be decent, but I think it's going to get pretty dicey. For now, though, I think we can wait. I don't expect to get ambushed by anybody, so... Let's let them do whatever they're going to do. You should be fine where you're standing. This should be relatively safe, although I guess we'll see. Okay, you're walking over, so you've got to be killed, probably. I mean, I could just not go for these boxes, and I could... I mean, there's a world where, like, I just shadow these guys away, and then we keep running out this way, and we fight, like, this guy by himself. Yeah, especially if we're going to end here, right, and we're all going to go this way. We can kill a lot of these guards, and kill the drones much, much later. Which is probably the best avenue of attack, but for now I can wait and get more info. Yep, you don't see me. Okay, you walking away helps. It means that one drone is a bit isolated. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to coordinated charge these guys. I'm not sure exactly when I want to do that. Because roots can always delay the right amount anyway, so it's not a huge deal. I'm trying to think. I mean, there's a world where I'd want to catch Wombat in this, right, if I run her forward. It's probably not worth her wasting AP to do that, though, so... I don't know, for now we'll wait. Oh, they both have fully upgraded marker sights. Okay, I'm gonna... I can still use... No, yeah, I can't... These two can delay and you can yield, so I can wait even longer. But the real question is, like... Yeah, I mean, he can security siphon or skipjack from where he's standing. We can ignore that drone for now. And we can play for this kill. Which seems reasonable to me. I think we have the damage. I don't know what everyone else is doing yet. I don't mind you walking away. You're standing around. You're probably standing around. You'll find the corpse, which is too bad. You're getting a little bit closer, which I don't like. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, this whole thing is going to be a little bit annoying. I think first things first, we just go for the skipjack. Nothing else I really can do. Shooting the railgun doesn't seem great. So my understanding is guards cannot see you if you're doing... they're hard-coded to not look at somebody if they're doing, like, preview shots. But, like, for example, he's stepping out of cover to make the shot, so after making the shot, this guy's going to for sure turn alert, and he's going to be spotted, both because he's literally visible, but also he's inside vision cone range, and if you're inside the radius of vision cone and shoot, they turn you spotted, which I think is completely fair. You, I would remain, well, I'd still turn spotted, because I'm pretty sure you would see me making the shot and turn alert, so that I don't want to alert more than one guard. This would be useful, and the range isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Margot Sights would make it a lot easier, and I could, like, work some shreds in. But I'm not sure I can really kill you, and I have very poor initiative tools. So I think my only play is actually skipjack. And, well, I can go at the very end, because nothing else matters here. Like, if we check... Yeah, it doesn't hit cameras that matter, so I can skipjack at the very end and be reactive. So I'm thinking what I want to do is kind of go piecemeal. Actually, you know what? There's value in skipjacking early to know what our route maybe should have been. Too late now. So what I want to do, I think, is actually... Wow, your gun is loud, isn't it? I could move a little bit to cut the noise down to only you. 1 AP is not very useful is the problem. I don't have a... I can Nitrate, I guess. Okay, the next question then is like, do I want to play to kill this drone, or do I want to play to distract it and try to go this way? Going through here seems really tough. I think I would almost rather generate security tally and drag guards toward me and kill them as they run over. This feels like a reasonably decent spot for getting kills from. Like, we have pretty solid cover. We're ambushing pretty well. I'm outside of both these vision cones, so only you can see me. Actually, I'll even be hunted because no one's actually... So yeah, you'll be only hunted, not spotted if I fail to kill somehow. I think you're my best shredder, to be honest. Problem is, melee character's gonna get stuck. You're probably not gonna see as long as I'm in the right spot. Like, if I'm like here on the melee character, I guess it's gotta be something like this. If I'm here, you don't see me, and I can lurch in for this attack. I'm not sure what happens during the animation, though. You wouldn't see me either, but then I'll run forward, which is scary. What? Ooh, no, not glitch. I have white noise for crit chance, which is pretty decent here. This will help my sniper be more useful. Sniper rifles have mostly non-stealth crit, which I kind of like, actually. I think it's honestly... We white noise this. We get some crit chance. I'm going to run out to here. If I can snap, I would love to, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. Only you hear the gunfire. I'm going to stand a little bit more like this. That way, I'm for sure not blocking other people's line of sight. Yeah, this seems reasonable. We go for this kill. I think it's fine. I think we can get the kill. I think it'll work. I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, what happens to me? My initiative rolls are probably very bad, and things are really bad for me, but I have nothing else that I can really do here. I mean, I can distract. Sorry, I'm spending a long time in this turn because this is like... How is this all going to run? I know I just used white noise and maybe should not have. But these drones are really not in the best spot for me. How likely am I to win on initiative? Actually, you're going to have really good initiative because you have just natively a million. You literally can't get outrolled. You're plus 16, you're plus 18. Okay, I guess actually, right? And their min roll's a 2. So your min roll's 18, your min roll's 20, your min roll's 14. Okay, we can just make this play. We can generate no gun noise for everybody else, and this will be reasonable. At worst, we still go before you. Okay. I'm willing to play it. We go for a shred here. 27% per hit seems decent enough. Crit chance is pretty solid here. Let's go. It was a crit, not a shred. That kind of sucks. Don't need a rush smoke screen. Again, I'm only hunted here. It's not too bad. You're going to pop coordinated charge. And, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I should have marker-sized earlier. My bad. Okay, you have a couple choices you can make. So one is you can go to here. I'm not sure if that camera's going to see me or not. If I go to here, I likely have a slash slide. And then from there, I get a single power slice. I gotta make sure I'm not blocking the sniper rifle. But he can at least spend 1 AP moving because he has coordinated charge on. Oh, also there's red dot value at some point. But I think slash sight into power slice makes sense. An alternative would be if I go to like here, I can E-rifle. This will be really good shred, but I will create noise for somebody else. It's gonna be that dude. Noise radius is like 39, and the range is 25. So like, is there even a spot? Yeah, there's technically a spot right here. If I wanted to waste some AP and not remain in range, where I can shoot you and not be loud for other people. I'm really not... I could have sworn I saw a 1-1 for a second. Right there. Yeah, well, I guess there's several 1-1s. But yeah, it's not in range of everything else. So I could do this. So this is 24 meters away, which is reasonably accurate. No one else hears it. And I can go full auto in a single target. I likely get some shredding. Oh, I could take Elysium drops for the move point. That means I get 2 full autos. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take... I mean, this is going to last for like the entire mission anyway. So we now got to spend 2 move points to go here. There we go. Only you hear it. Only you are in range. And I have 2 full autos here. And your marker sight, so I'll be very accurate. This seems worthwhile. There we go. We crit. We are not shredding here. Which is wild, because I have 40% shred chance on 3 bullets. This guy's going to see a corpse. And it's going to generate tally. There's the shred. Okay, you're done for now. That's fine. A count that should have no problem getting this kill. In fact, it's like quite literally... Well, it's not a full guarantee, but it's going to happen. And I'm tempted to try to turn this into more kills if possible. So, you die. 3 tally, and actually looks like he can't see down. I think shots in this gunner are reasonable. My crit chance is still high. I'm not guaranteed this. The fact that I didn't crit was wild, actually. But I still got really good crit chance. Basically, I'm taking the coin flip. If the coin flip succeeds, you're dead. If it fails, I'm hunted, and you're gonna report me. I don't care. Coin flip succeeds. That is recoup, and then if I shoot you, it's definitely not gonna do anything good for me. I cannot get line of sight on this captain as he's too far into the cover. If I go here, I can shoot one of these guys. I can't reach that guy. And this dude his armor is actually not real. We can do it again and be like, bring it, you won't. Yeah, I don't have the best recoil control anymore, though, is the problem. I'm already at 36 recoil. This will be decently accurate. What's my actual good range? 41 meters? Okay, yeah, so it's pretty easy to take this attack. But if I don't crit, you're not dying. I don't know if I'm willing to have that happen here. I think next turn... Actually, wait, I can yield and have... No, I can't yield. I already did that. I think we honestly just take the box and reload. I'm going to be out of savagery. It is what it is. I think it's too big of a risk to go for this kill and try to win another coin flip. But I will take my loot. We get something decent. Running forward on this seems okay. We'll leave you alone to skipjack stuff. Corpse was discovered. Sure. It's fine. So a guard's going to run to here. Guard's going to run to here. Right? You're going to probably invest on your own. 2 guards going to run over here. And we'll be fine. You'll go toward the loot box. It'll be okay. You can skipjack. Let's go have fun. I have a million spare AP. And I also can't skipjack for that long. Because I don't have the upgraded implant or the other things the other character has. If you use a program, take damage. Got to be careful at that one. I did, by the way, reorganize my talents on both characters here. So, Unlink, Trapkeeper. This is one with 2 security units, so I can't get everything that I want. I want to knock this down for longer, so I do want to go ahead and load Sleaze. So, down you go. And you can see I have not that many actions available. This one is less important. What I'm looking for is having enough clicks. And I have... This gives me +10. So I have 3 clicks. which is enough for spectral dagger, and then just doing things. I can also load decoy comfortably. So to be safe, I will dagger. I still have one more click before I have to start pin dropping. I will use it for decoy. 2 connection. Pin drop time. Good start. I could download, but I'm going to wait. What I could go for, and is probably correct here, is Phantom Slide. And the tough thing is, I think I would have to scan it again. I believe I can't spike the CPU just like this. So I wish I had healthier connections. I just don't have that. Okay, I will take my 1-click download. It's right here. It also means I can go here with Phantom Slide. And that makes that spot pretty safe. And all I'm really doing is just Phantom Sliding for... So I get 2 downloads. I might as well. I'm not doing much else here. So I'll take the highest quality ones. Oh, shoot! 12! I'm so used to my connection being -9 every time that I just... My fault. Okay, ow. And Dump Shock. Yep, my fault. I'm so used to the other character that I forgot that 12 is a bad number. Is what it is. Yep, ow. I could have, you know, done damage somewhere else. I definitely still could have done the double Phantom Slide on the CPU. Maybe it would have been correct, to be honest, because I can't rewind, so... Yeah, the whole thing kind of sucks now. Oh well. Okay, we knock some more cameras down, which I do not mind. Escalation turns on a landmine. You're going to run here. Is anyone else doing anything? Only one person being sent. Okay. Well, it shouldn't be too dangerous. Still got to pull you away somehow. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. You'll probably turn like in shadow and then... Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird spot where... I probably should have cleaned that out or something. I'm definitely going back and forth on my choices here, which is not ideal. And now without... You know, some of my tools are on cooldown as well, so... It's all going to get tougher. Whatever. Leave it as it is. The reload, by the way, costs 1,000,000 action points. I'm going to wait just in case something scary happens. But you're doing nothing forever. Until you get woken up. You're in a weird spot. You're dump shocked. -1 AP. Minus evasion. Off you go. You're running. You will turn people suspicious. But no one's close enough by to do that, so that's cool. What are the drones doing? You're turning back and forth, as expected. I can shadow you. You are going to follow that corpse, which I expected as well. Okay. Let's wait for the last few guards to move. You do nothing, and then you were running away. You're sorting away. You'll turn back now. Alright. This kill's really tough, considering how close I am to you. That second shot's going to be quite miserable. I probably want to shadow some of these guys around. Yeah, I think I want to clear up this side of the map real quick. Which really means Librarian... Yeah, it's just kind of stuck in the wrong side of the map. We'll grab this later. We're going to go clean this up and then come back around. I screwed up my skipjack turn. It's too late now. Also, from recollection, there wasn't an APU on that node, so... Okay, let's see. Actually, darn. I want to shadow and pull you out of your spot. I wouldn't mind this Pobot being killable as well, but we turn on vision cones. I want to pull you down with shadow. Make you easier to kill. Everyone else we can wait, I think. Yeah, let's run to here. Actually, your vision cone is going to be impossible to mess with, because you don't see downstairs really at all. Like, if I'm here, you don't see anything. If I'm here, you don't see anything. You would hear footsteps and that's it. So I really can't pull you up with shadow. I would need lure for this. I wonder if you could see, like, this. Like, if I could click shadow on that, would that work? I think you can do... Yeah. Nope, probably not. Yeah, there's no... Of course you can't see anything. Yep. So, what do we got here? Yeah, you really can't see anything. Alright. I can... Yeah. I can shadow you towards the ledge, but that's not even very good either. Whatever. Let's just run into the loot box. If I turn off snapping, I think I can get into range to actually get it this turn. That should probably work. We'll see, though. Whatever. We'll find a way to ambush that guy. Maybe we can bypass him. We'll see what happens. Splicer Mina Part 5. Cool. Roots, I think, should just safely reload. We're comfortable where we are. Let's run you toward this side. That's where my team needs to be. This should be fine. We'll slowly bring you over. You have shots on this Pobot, which are clearly not any good. Yeah, so I think we're gonna fight this territory and just leave this Grunt Captain useless, because we don't have to be up in the high ground. We can crouch to be safe here, as well as use white noise. And so I'm thinking the play is we fight for this territory, and if it's a little bit loud, it's a little bit loud. We kill the drone, that'll be fine. Alright. Oh, Line Crawler keeps bouncing, kind of nice. No new info, so nothing to worry about there. Line Crawler killing a Proxmine is fine, I guess. Not that we really care too much. This will turn back on relatively soon. Let's see. So, yeah, let's just wait. I don't know. I'm definitely being pretty slow in how we're kind of navigating all this. But they're just kind of too tanky. I don't have, like, really the Alpha Strike damage that I would want. And you really still can't see anything, so I don't really care. And, yeah, you're just doing nothing. Let's wait for the rest of the guards to move. You're heading back. You've turned suspicious now. Sure. Okay, you're hunting around the corpse. At this point, I should be able to use Shadow reasonably well to pull you guys to, like, here. I guess I have to get it... I have to at least cross where the overlap is, so... Probably line you up here, and then... It'll probably work out okay. So here, both of you... I need to run back up, of course. It's fine, though. So run to here. You can hear footsteps. Or, sorry, gunfire. Gotta be careful with that one. Might have to drag him out a bit farther. But let's go as close as we can to my team, so I can ambush you reliably. There you go. You guys are going over here. Right to that location. I want to get to a spot where you don't hear gunfire, which is going to be here. And if I'm right here, that's well within 30 meters and should be relatively accurate. Could run farther back. I don't think I need to. I think just standing right there is going to be fine. And I will do my best to use my assault rifle. Roots would like to be able to fight this one. I think if I'm hiding down here, they won't see me. Right, they're looking at the point of exit, so we already know what their vision cone, right, what the shape of that vision cone is. And so if you're standing, I mean, if you're standing here, this guy can hear your gun, but can't hear your blade, and I'll have double slash slide available. Thing is, he's going to be able to hear the gun no matter what, right? There's no way around that. They're going to be here, and he's right there. Like, that's just not going to work. I'm going to save marker sites for a double hit when they get on top of each other. So the question really becomes... Yeah, it probably is just fight from here, then. Even here is actually pretty reasonable. That's going to be well within range of them. And very far from everybody else. This seems pretty good, actually. This should work nicely. Okay, you're going to stand here and end your turn. This guy can't see anything. Accountant. If they're standing right here, that is 18 meters away. That is not good for your sniper rifle, which needs to be 22 meters away. So I'm going to drag you out to something like... I want them to not be obstructed, which means anything in the middle is going to be bad. So I'm here. Right, that's 11 meters from her, and then... That's like probably 25 meters or so. But somewhere like... Yeah, if they're ending up here... Right, she's ending at like the end of her vision cones, like right here. I mean, that might be obstructed, but I can't do anything else about that one. It's going to be here, and we'll see what happens. I'll put you behind the cover. I think you'll step out. Put you here. You'll be fine. Here, to be extra safe, we'll stand here. It's going to be obstructed probably, but it's not the end of the world. And I can easily marker sites, no problem. You're going to keep running over, and this will probably line up. Your dump shock ends. And so, yeah, if they're standing here, you easily have 2 shots. Okay. Well, we definitely wasted some time. But at least we got another box. That dying doesn't matter. Camera turns on at the start of this turn. Great. Alright, this should be good overall. I'm expecting this turn to be relatively fruitful. I, of course, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. Again, the guards still know nothing. There is a corpse running out. This one. So this is going to... It's like hard to hover on it. Yeah, there we go. Running out this turn. You're on the way up to there. Pobot will see, I think, 4 more meters than she can see. Shouldn't be a big problem, though. Difficulty is because she ran first. The Pobot's going to be behind her, and it could easily block line of sight. Thankfully, Roots can take a step to try to break that. That, like, line of sight blocker. You're a bit close, but you're turning back around. You're probably going to hear gunfire, though. You don't matter because you can't see anything. You did... that might actually just be okay for her. And you're doing nothing, which is great. Alright, well, I'm going to have you marker sights this group because they are right there. You can only snipe one right now, but I can maybe fix that later. I think Librarian leading with a shred on his high... Let me check something actually real quick, which is the pure damage disparity here. So you're roughly 2-to-1 ballistic, and she is way more pure damage. Okay, so she's the best one to open up here before their armor is shredded, as you're going to lose less while waiting. And I think Librarian should be next because he still has a lot of pure damage. So Roots should lead. The person gets hit doesn't matter. The primary target doesn't matter because they're both... I have 6 bullets. They're both getting hit 3 times. You'll hear gunfire. We cannot get around that. Shred and crit is nice. Second round should look pretty good as well. I am definitely spotted. You are only suspicious. You still cannot see me. It's going to look pretty good on this Pobot here. E-rifles, definitely good against drones. And if we weren't at 200% health... if we run at 200% health, we would already be out. That drone would already be outright dead. If I run over to here, I don't think I'm blocking anything of value. In fact, well, let's see. If I run out towards the middle here, it's fine. You still can't do anything. There will be a report, right? You're reporting gunfire, but I'm not blocking the line of sight from you or you. You can run out to the middle. It'll be fine. My one move point getting some use. Librarian, no one else can hear the gunfire, so I feel like this shot is pretty reasonable. I don't expect to run out of ammo. 3 tally for a drone dying, sure. I might just run across this camera. Just gonna kind of run out in general. This camera will see me next turn. It is what it is. If they send guards, they send guards. I mean, they're going to, right? This guy heard gunfire twice, and this corpse appeared. And this corpse is timing out, so a lot of guards sending. We're thankfully double escalating, which I quite like. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, what I could try to do is go here... Well, I can't quite do it. But on a turn soon, I can glitch up to fight this guy. But I don't need to, is the thing. What I'm going to try to do is jam my white noise into this wall so it won't move. I don't know if it'll work that way. But ideally, we let ourselves run cleanly by throwing down white noise. So here, please don't... I mean, you're going to run down at some point on your own, but for now, please be deaf. There is some worry if they run up. I am getting to a weird spot. I'm going to go ahead and throw down smoke. If they are running toward me, I want to be safe. So I'm going to put it somewhere like this to try to keep line of sight good for the rest of my team. But if they do run up and make me angry or sad or whatever, I'm tempted to pull you with Shadow. You'll be pretty easily killed, and it's a short cooldown, 0 AP. I'm going to pull you in. So you're going to run here, and you'll be easily killed. And then Accountant. I think, yeah. You're going to be behind the smoke here until he comes around the corner. Actually, I can be somewhere a little bit more weird like this. Nah, I kind of like being somewhere where the smoke's kind of blocking it, and I can come out later. I think that's okay. This puts a little bit of risk on Librarian, but I think it'll be okay. Alright. Sec level 9 is going to be tough. We're going to sec level 6 already. Yeah, because this doesn't count as a full wall, so he's no longer deafened. Okay, you two are being sent to right here. That drone's going to be scary. I can shadow it away, but it's still on cooldown next turn, so I've got to try to bypass it. It's going to run right to here. That's bad for Librarian. Actually, Librarian might completely be caught out here. You're going to run this way, but you're going to probably run this way. And someone else being sent as well. Sitho is going to maybe decide on his own to move around. And Librarian, okay. Librarian thankfully is going before this guy. Actually, it might even allow me to run over this way and get past everything, but yeah, weird spot. Wombat should wait. She's fully safe. I think Roots is fine where she is, to be honest. I will probably take a step up to coordinate and charge the team. I guess 2, but you're okay. I wish I had prediction talents, but yeah, you're going to run this way, you're going to run that way. If you're sprinting, you might catch Roots. Maybe I should run her up. If you hear me, is that bad? I mean, if you hear me and investigate, we can kill you. So I think we actually let this happen. I'm going to run to here. Coordinate and charge the team. You hear me. I want you to come over. In fact, I could red dot, and maybe should have used red dot earlier. I legit kind of forgot about it. If I red dot you, you're for sure coming. The problem is, if he's walking, we're fine. If he's running, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. He might have a shot. Like, he might actually to attack, so... I mean, whatever. We still have to get this guy. He's annoying. Let's get him. I'll spend the move point getting into the smoke. I only have 3 AP to attack with. It is what it is. I think we'll mostly be okay. Let's go see what happens. If you run, I'm sad. If you walk, you're like barely reaching the edge of the smoke. You found a corpse. You're going to follow... Nope, you're still going to follow this. You're alert, but out of AP. There we go. If you were running, you would have been much scarier. That shot sucks. I think I should go back into hiding. And I think these 3 will be enough. There's going to be a drone coming nearby, but we can use shadow and other tools to be okay. I think it'll work out. And then you hiding here is fine. This is not his patrol route. You'll be okay. Oh, you're going to... Oh, shoot. You're going towards that. I did not think about that. Okay. You can't easily share status. I did not think about that being where you were going, though. That's scary. You can still sneak around. It'll be fine. But... Well, you're also going that way? Oh, you're going towards the camera saw someone. Or maybe the other corpse. I don't know. You're on checkpoint patrol. Okay, here comes the Pobot. You're going towards... Yeah. Okay, you're... Oh, that's not good for me. I don't like you interrupting that to go there. We're okay, but that was not what I was hoping for. I'm gonna have... So, yeah. You have Marker Sights on cooldown. Roots has every charge, so I'm actually going to let her throw it. You're not getting heard, although there's a chance that guy is scary. Although his roll is 15, which is not that bad. This is pretty scary for Librarian, though. I don't like what I've got myself into. This kill needs to happen at some point. He rolled low, but it's still scary. So this kill needs to happen. Marker Sights will help. Smoke lasts for the rest of this turn. So I use smoke at the end of 5. Which means you're going to get... Yeah, this is going to be scary for us for a lot of reasons. This will be 1 attack, and then I don't have any E-rifle attack, so it's going to be pretty tough here. I'm going to chug VCAP so I have the buff for next turn as well. Still costs me 1 move point to get here. You're seeing right at me. And are going very early next turn. If I stand a little bit farther back, there's a chance this blocks line of sight for me. So I'm going to attack from here. To look decent. I think I probably need to power slice this. No, I don't think I need to. I should... I'm going to save it for the drone. I think I'll need it for the drone. We get the shred, we get a crit, that's great. Wombat cleans this up, no problem. I'm going to save shots in the AR. Inside optimal range by a lot. Okay. So if I take a step back, it should be pretty reasonable. It'll be accurate because it's my own smoke screen. You guys still don't see me. I don't have smoke screen yet. You're melee, but can just about get in range to do some real combat. This kill should be free. A crit means you're dead. Roots might be safe, she might not. If I put you here, you're in cover, which will make me feel, honestly, pretty safe around almost anything that could happen. There's even a world where I glitch up to here, and, you know, it might actually be a glitch turn. I am pretty consistently a glitch hater, but this actually is high-quality cover and going to be very useful for fighting. So I'm going to glitch to here and go a little bit farther forward even, which I think is fine. I don't have a good line crawler target. That's okay. We'll knock this down at some other point in time. We all win initiative, of course. And I think shooting this guy is pretty worthwhile. You have marker sights available. I think killing him is useful because he's going to be really annoying otherwise. 44 to crit, so I'm really not guaranteed it. I will turn hunted. You're going really late, though, and will be killable by Librarian. Librarian does have a melee weapon, unfortunately, as his secondary, but we can win initiative and still get there in the end. So I'm popping this for the pure damage. I really want to crit. I think it's correct. I think it's correct to get things done here. Oh my gosh, we got lucky. That's huge. That actually means... Oh, you're... Oh, the smoke's in the way. Right. I need to move. If I go to here, I have a clean shot on you. I'm once again relying on coin flips to get the kill, which doesn't seem like the best idea. But honestly, I kind of feel like getting these... I mean, you're going to take so much damage that I think it's still going to be okay. Like, yeah, I might not crit, but... it's a lot of progress. And you're alert, but I'm still only hunted, so it's not even that bad. I believe hunted as a status will decay to hidden. That's what seems to be true from my experiences playing. And we're still going to beat you on initiative, so like, I'm not really that worried about this. So yes, we have a report of violent intruders, right, you know, but I think we're okay here. So, white noise moves, you're coming over because there's a report of violent, or I guess dangerous intruders. They're sending a grunt captain over. We've got only one drone left to kill. Thankfully, we're not hitting any, we haven't hit reinforcements as escalations yet. I don't think I need to... Roots needs to be safe, and she's not safe right now. You're very real. Accountant gets his kill every time. Wombat would get a lot of value out of going full auto, though. But the problem... Well, actually, no. You know what? You won't see me. I will only go to Hunted. So this is actually safe. Like, I'll go to Hunted because I'm out of your vision range, and I don't care. Let's send this. There's a kill. There's a corpse. I'm Hunted. It doesn't matter. Let's go. No shreds, unfortunate, but you still can't fight me. Roots is in a weird spot. You're already alert. I should have thrown down marker sites and didn't. That was a mistake. I did it now. Accountant could do the same thing, is the funny thing, but we need this armor to be shredded first. Okay, how do I get around this? How do we get around you making visual confirmation on me? Where can I hide roots, like, productively? Because I believe your AI is still going to be follow hunting protocols, because you don't know exactly where to go. I think, anyway. Might just have to have her hide. Just run out like this and be like, look, it is what it is. I think it's okay. I think I can win initiative next turn and it's going to work out. Yeah, let's do this. Let's be safe here. Nice, another Doomhammer. Okay, Accountant's probably going to be okay here. I think we can take the risks. Data required. Okay, yeah, you are... Ah, okay, you saw her. You are... That makes sense, though. You're running toward where the gunfire was, where you were shot from, which makes total sense. That's awkward for our girl here, who is not in range to do anything, and yet was still spotted. You're on the way, rolled a 20. You rolled an 18, which is not nearly as bad. I'm spotted anyway, so it doesn't matter. Elysium drops ran out, so I might as well chug this. I've already started. That allows me to go here and slash slide. I'm not worried about you, realistically. So, hello, I'm back. Gonna try to get some railgun shots. I might not. It is what it is. Just slash slide to here. I'm easily keeping my team able to attack. Decent enough shred. My roll is at least a 21. I don't need Aegis. Librarian can try to fight. Not successfully at that. Okay, let's try to finish the job. It's been a few turns. You have some tools back. I mean, you don't have enough back, though, right? Like, I would need one more turn for a Spectral Dagger and whatnot. I'm probably going to siphon... There's a million cameras seeing all the same spot. Okay, I'm going to siphon this landmine. If the escalation turns it back on, I don't really care. Because I can always skip jack and get more done. But yeah, I'm going to go run 1 AP short. Have one for siphon. That means next turn I can bypass this. Probably. Spend all my AP running to here and then skip jacking to it. Should be good enough. Should I wait for So to move? Probably yes. This attack is not great. I mean, we're winning on initiative anyway. Coordinated charge seems moderately useful. Let's wait and see what you do. You're on the way, but you're walking. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Okay, Librarian rolled poorly. Not that it matters. If I run to here, and then he snaps, he'll get charge on both. That seems worth it. I don't really want to be spotted, though, is the thing. So I'm going to go to here. I'm going to crouch to here. Get my loot. Not the best, but whatever. I can snipe one person, which is not worth it, by the way. Coordinated charge, because I want to cycle the cooldown, basically. I don't need to, actually. Actually, there's not even a good reason to do so. I'm going to stand here. I'll be ready to open up next turn. My minimum roll is going to be, yeah, like 20. So he can pretty much always, through a combination of delays and yields, he can throw down coordinated charge next turn, buff 3, and then use that move point to do combat. That seems worthwhile. Skipping, whatever. Escalation. Is it scary? Report of intruders. Fatalities reported. Interference for tally. And it is... Is it turning a mine back on? Ah, it's combat drugs. I believe that gives initiative as well. No, it doesn't. Okay, this guy's still at 20. But, you know, move points matter. Does it work on drug? Or, yeah, it does not work on drones, which is kind of assumed. Librarian can get some decent stuff done here. I think you swinging at this guy is pretty good use of your action points overall. You have a bunch of bonus MP as well. That is not bad. That is Choppa for me. I think letting you move is fine. I'm still relying on the AI bug where if they make visual contact at more than about 12 meters, they don't take any actions. So go ahead and try. Coordinate charge the team as well. And the nice thing is we can run the EX right down there. And she did do some shooting from where she was, but didn't do a ton. You're running over, and your turn's over. You're on the way. I believe you're not going to... Because you're not running, you're not going to share status in time. You're going to stop too short. Found a corpse, doesn't matter. If I run to here, I'm outside range. I can skip Jack. That seems worthwhile. I can get a decent amount done here with this. Because I should have all my tools back. Yep, all my tools are back. So we skip Jack into the mine. I do want to start knocking a bunch of things down, but again, I have limited activities available. So let's load both daggers. I understand that 8 daggers is not enough to fully kill everything I've run into, but still. 2, 4, only 2 and 4, okay. Two, 4. Alright, so now the play is going to be get a good unlink turn. So I don't remember if I teleported here. I don't think I did. These got cleared out. This is real, and I don't think I ever blew this up initially. This might have more than just this one activice, although the fact that the unlink put it right there and there's nothing else around makes me a little concerned. You know what? I think I can pin drop wherever, and if there's activice, I can always unlink it. There's nothing here in the first place. I'm tempted to load and use scan. Okay, 3 activice is perfect. So again, I'm losing 12 per action. I gotta be smarter about this. Which means walk plus unlink is gonna cost me 24. I'm gonna get some back from this, but still. Loading decoy is gonna cost me 36. This is... It's worth it. I load decoy. Ow. I walk over. Ow. Thankfully, unlink is going to generate 15 stuff, and I still have key protocol. AP cost is rough here, but we're still okay. Unlink you guys. AP cost still sucks. If you exit restarts, ice is not the end of the world. Pin drop gives me some stuff back. I only have 2 phantom slides left. I can... Basically, that means I can, like... Yeah, I basically can't clear everything that I want to clear. I can at least do some things. So... Phantom slide you. There's something else I'm not attached to. I might just phantom slide this just to do it. I still have to spike CPU, and the problem is I wasn't given a good road to it. Unlink will help a little bit. Unlink and Trapkeeper kills all the active and trap ice, and then I just have to like slowly attack the one bit of passive ice that's still left over. This could hold active ice and be annoying. Clearing this out would be nice because it's almost certainly going to be really annoying as well. I'm going to scan because I have extra actions. 2 active ice. Yeah, I'm going to phantom slide you. You're just annoying enough. 23 is enough where I can scan then disconnect. Okay, we're done. Yeah, it's definitely more productive when you have a third Phantom Slide and a third pin drop and only lose 9 connection per turn. Oh, shoot! Oh, I did not plan for you to be able to do that. Should have delayed my turns to get more information. You're at least going early, but this just became a very real problem. Alright, we need to start running. At least we can, like, run you away, but this guy's going to have the MP to chase you down. Alright. I mean, your railgun will be decent, but you're not killing him with just the railgun. That's just for sure not happening. Yeah, hitting both these guys is not really, like, realistic. You're inside of min range. Okay, if I attack from right here. Yeah, you're at 4. You're at 22. 22 is fine. 4 is minus 60 to hit, which is going to be terrible. So, obviously Shadow does nothing. I would rather attack... Well, I'm hunted, so it doesn't matter where I attack from. I should maximize damage, though, so I'm just going to put you... Actually, I'll attack from here. Why not? I have high ground. Plus accuracy. Might as well. Decent damage. Let's go again. Okay, it's something. Camera sees me, don't care. Need to rescue this guy. How good is a sniper rifle? Okay, can I get line it? I can, actually. That's crazy. So the goal is going to be legit to, like, set up on this dude. Marker sights him. Oh, I'm not in range at that. Wow. Can I make it better? Because I want to be in marker sights range. I guess, yeah, this radius line is ideal. If I'm here, that's easily in range. You spot me. Well, maybe not really spot me. This kill needs to happen. I need to save my guy. So, I marker sights shoot once, and I have one more shot next turn. You're Angie. You're debuffed. Iron Grip for this one. I can always Iron Grip again next turn, as the cooldown is not too bad. Taking the shot makes sense to me. Decent crit chance. Didn't get it. We try again next turn. You're going to roll well enough. I'll have to yield Librarian and get him to shred. You should go for this kill for sure. And then... I don't know if I'm running forward or what, but 2 strikes for sure kills this guy. I'm griefing and I'm not in range. Does 1 strike for sure kill this guy. 40 armor. Yeah, for sure kills that guy. I played a little bit too fast and loose on that one. This guy dies. Well, I still have 2 AP at least. I think just literally running into range seems fine. I don't care if you spot me and turn angry. I'm still able to fight you no problem. There's no other guards left on the map as it is, so... Yeah, we're hitting Sec level 9 no matter what. We'll just fight you next turn. It's fine. Alright. These are the joys of having really good initiative on your team. Okay, there's guys over there. I'm just going to skip the thing so we know what's going on. I have very limited ammo left. That's not ideal. Okay, so what's the best order of events here? Wombat can yield behind Roots and Accountant. Oh, shoot. Ah, this is awkward in a lot of ways. So... Okay, what I can do is I can shoot, reload, Iron Grip, go into Overwatch. I will pin myself at 25 initiative. These guys should not count as combat drugs, I don't think, because they're new. So we should always win next turn. And even if they run right at me, I don't believe they get visual confirmation. I could be wrong about that, of course, but... If I delay to 17, I'm going after him. That's not possible. That's like not playable. So I gotta take at least 1 shot. My shred chance is not even 0, but... You know, there's only so much I can do. We take our shot. No crit. Unfortunate. We then... And then, of course, my recoil's not too bad. If I Iron Grip, which I'm doing second to remove the recoil. Then I Overwatch you, which means, at worst, we're okay. Roots can marker sights this dude, which seems worth it. Let me double check my soldier's marker sights cooldown. 2 turns. Honestly, it's fine. We'll use the buff so we can just kind of do things. I'm gonna try to preserve slash slide charges. Actually, should I go for this guy? I'm gonna yield and see if Wombat can get this kill. Because if she can, then I can help with this soldier here. So I'm going to yield. Wombat doesn't have the best options here, actually. I can go to... Yeah, okay. Basically, all I have is a single attack available. If I go to here, I'm not even sure can wave range. Okay, literally all I have is run up to here and shoot once. Well, I guess I'll shoot from here, because why not? But yeah, I'm out of ammo, so no, I can't do anything special here. That's fine. We'll take our shot. Decent shred chance. Didn't get it. Is what it is. Running you to here seems okay. I think my Cyber Sword gets it every time, so I'm not too concerned about this. Alright. Yeah, if I have to Power Slice, I will. If I have to Aegis, I will. I can stand in front of you, but I have a spare move point, so I can do whatever I want. I'm clearly in range this time. Strike 1. I really had really good shred chance, and that means now you are dead. I print some nice AP, which actually means I can slash slide you. I'm going to yield first. Librarian has... Actually, does he even have better shred chance? I have 60% here, and he has 76. His gun is louder. These guys are almost certainly... Yeah, like he's roughly around here. These guys are... it's 45 meters away. He's not going to make noise. I don't want him to be stuck there. So I'd like to free up some space for him. But realistically, this thing has so much ballistic damage, I would rather he shred. Oh, I can't do more yields. And delaying to 15 is not acceptable. Okay. Still happy I did what I did. Well, I guess the railgun, the railguard sucked, but oh well. Either way, let's run across the camera. I'm going to try to not block everyone's line of sight, although this kill's looking pretty tasty. Okay, there we go. I'm not blocking anybody for sure. Not blocking sniper, not blocking railgun. Great hit, good shred. This guy is for sure dying, and it means that Librarian can maybe move on this turn, actually. Also, the range is kind of bad, so his railgun's going to kind of suck here. So if he railguns, it's bad. If he clubs, he has 1 spare AP. Is it enough damage, though, is the problem. 280 plus 190 is a lot. And your marker sights, so... Yeah, I can never get 2 strikes, so spending 1 to grab the box doesn't slow me down at all. I'm tempted to take VCAPs for evasion. Because evasion can matter sometimes. You know what? If I took VCAPs from the start, I probably could have actually gotten 2 strikes. So I'm really relying on getting the kill. As known, my challenge run rules disallow me from... disallow me from what am I trying to say? I can't use stuns, so... If this doesn't kill, we're relying on sniper rifle. It's likely to kill, though. 93 to hit, thank you, marker sights. A glance would have done decent damage. We did well enough. Armor soaked some. Okay, well, Overwatch is not needed, but we had no way of guaranteeing what was going to be required of us. You're running up, and as mentioned, they don't have enough initiative to beat the soldier, and they're not fast enough to catch him out either. More reinforcements, fine. We got some enemies to kill. I need a bunch of reloads here. And I can, by the way, use Shadow to drag the guys around. So these guys are running over this way. You're ambushable. So first of all, Wombat needs to reload the AR, at least. I'll turn vision cones off in a sec, but for now... Yeah, where can I stand that's good? They're running towards this stuff. If I run out here, these guys could run up to me, so I'm still not safe really anywhere. I could, like, really running into there would be safer, but that's awkward no matter what. Yeah, I kind of want more info. I mean, I think I might be safe standing here, legitimately. I think I am, actually. A count that can get out of the way. I think we can set up an ambush for the shotgunner. And I think, like, these two will have enough damage just by themselves. I think you're safe where you are. I think we want the shotgunner to not see anything before it's too late. So ideally, we do something like... I'm trying to get it to snap and only spend 2 AP. I think I can get it to happen. I can do it here. Come on, game. Cheat in my favor some more. Did it earlier, I could have sworn. Okay, I'm wasting time. If you run right at me, you're going to see me really early. You don't probably share a status, but it's going to be annoying no matter what. I think I spend 1 AP, I hide behind this wall. I think that'll work okay. I think it'll work okay. This should, I believe this blocks line of sight. I don't know for certain. Actually, I think hosts don't block line of sight. Well, I just step out to take the shot, so maybe it does. We'll do it. Let's take the risk. Accountant can move. I'm going to run you in a similar spot to, like, around here, which should make me pretty much invisible to these guys. I could be wrong. There might be an ambush waiting for me. We'll see what happens. Okay, you are looking around. You're hunting. We're chilling. I still need this host. Librarian is not seen, but I need to let these guys move around. Let's get all our info. I need to yield enough to be behind these guys, so going to 7 or lower is ideal. You're going to have a hard time with this one, unfortunately. Is what it is. Okay, please don't actually see me. Eee, that was close. But it's literally in between the two of them. Holy cow. I guess this does block line of sight right here, though. That's close. Alright, let's get the rest of the info. Great. And if I need to, I can throw down Shadow. You would hear me run just barely, so I gotta be careful. But you can all delay. Okay, yeah, this group is pinched. They're running, well, they're running towards the middle, actually. Probably, anyway. You can do the same. Roots knows nothing. Okay, if you're mostly running this way, I mean, yeah, they would have no reason to run this way, right? So, you can go on a looting spree for now. Actually, we're going to stop here and reload the E-rifle. Okay, last guy. Yes, they're all running up that way, which is going to pinch me, right? You got to be careful about your vision cone, which extends very, very far. As long as I run relatively quickly, it's fine. Let's see. So, we're kind of past you guys, right? They're running past where we are. So as long as I do a good job with this one. Gotta be, okay, so let's see. If I do like this, right? If I do this, I come across your vision cone too fast for it to matter. And I can pretty safely find a shadow that goes that way. And I have 2 charges as well. Okay, you should not see me. And as far as I can tell, you're not going to hear me either. Okay, that part's correct. Turn the vision cones on. Turn them back off because it's not helping. Okay. So I shadow to here. Actually, I kind of want to shadow... If I shadow like this, does it do what I want? If I send it here... If I send it there... I'm not sure if I'm going to get that guard captain. Let's see if I can find out. I think I will, actually. Now, your vision cone extends, like, this line is the guard captain. Which means I can do this. Actually, it's very narrow. It's like this little strip right there, which means I really want it to go across this part. If it goes across this, we're going to get what I want. So I think I want to drag all 3 of you right there. There we go. Okay, I have wasted 1 of your turns. You're still on the way over, but you're all wasting your turn there. And I'm not worried about it. So yeah, you're fine. This guy can be ambushed. These guys... If I want to be really safe, I can smoke screen, but... Okay, let's be really safe in smoke screen. Just to be... No, I really don't think I need to. I'm going to win on initiative for sure. This character has just infinite initiative as a character. Like, she's Just the initiative goat. Have to spend 1 walking out of range, because you would hear me. Don't want that. Great. Now I can run for the rest of it. I can just hang out with her. So this vision cone is blocked. I can just stand there and it looks okay. Okay. She is likely to hunt into you. That's not the end of the world. Let's go do some hacking. Still got to finish this mission after all. Not escalating this turn. That's going to hurt. I'm going to unlink this. I don't want to deal with this crap. I can load data filter, but for now I will leave it as this way so I can load baby programs. Tally, AP cost damage action. Control, not a very big deal. AP is not my limiter this turn. It will be later. Can't connect is what it is. 1 active, 2 passives. Can't do anything more than that, so let's go. Damage to connection, I'm still willing to tank here. I don't have Q protocol right now, but like... I mean, AP is not my limiter, though. Scan, double passive. Okay, that actually allows me pretty safely, although this might be obnoxious, but we can scan and back out. AP cost, it's fine. Scan, that's obnoxious. Don't have any unlinked charges left. We'll have a Phantom Slide in a turn, and I'm actually really tempted to Phantom Slide to this guy. Not certain, but I will sleaze you, and I'll walk back here, and I will load Deception next turn, and we'll do what we can. Yeah, I kind of wish I had been smart about my Phantom Slides in the very first turn. And actually, what I should have done, what I really, really should have done, was if I didn't have the ability to easily spike the CPU on the first connection, I should have prioritized just destroying SCU ice, or SPU ice, which is the donuts, because those are always the scariest nodes, because download nodes usually have passive ice that's like on download X, and sometimes the traps are on download X, and so they're not like that scary to deal with because there's just not that much going on with them. Alright, let's go ahead and group the team up around here. Right, you guys are already shadowed, so it's not a big deal. Would I rather have somebody else do this? Let's see what Librarian can do first. We're not in an immediate rush here. Let's load some more things. Let's go here. Unload, 10 AP, damage, ow. This is going to blow through my... Well, my deck armor's fine. My health damage is going to be real. And I'm going to run out of AP pretty fast. Ow, ow, ow. Finally, that one's gone. That was one of the worst nodes it could have been. I don't have Unlink yet, so let's skip the CPU for now. I believe there's nothing up here except free downloads, so I'm going to go do that as... Well, actually, no, I have IO, but not AP. Let's get rid of programs, or devices instead. So I've got all my stuff loaded. Yeah, AP is going to be a bit of a limiter here. If you download, okay. Scan wasn't that useful. I can take 5 downloads, or I can use up my IO for the turn and make sure I clean these things out. So I think there's nothing here. So let's go ahead and now spend our AP taking some downloads. We'll start with the highest quality first. Then we'll work our way back afterwards. The order of... I don't have any blue juice. I'd be willing to take blue juice here just to save time, but don't have it. So I can take these 3, no problem. I can take the, 2 downloads left here, no problem. And then I'll end at here in the CPU, and we'll... Actually, I can take a dagger and gain 10 AP for that one. Great. I'm going to save everything else here. I'll try to find a good unlink. I think I have, 1 dagger from unlink. Yeah. I could go here just to farm unlink, or I can probably go here to farm unlink. I think this one's open. And then I can probably trap keepers and stuff as well. And we'll kind of go from there. I could try to farm it on that one, but I think it's not worth it. I'll unlink Trapkeeper here, and that'll give me a decent Phantom Slide onto the CPU, and it probably kills. Albeit around 8 tokens or so. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I save unlink for the CPU itself. I just Trapkeeper this, go over, unlink, and then clear out the rest. Something around there. I don't know exactly yet. Whatever. It's for a future turn. Right around now, I'm feeling like we should let you act so we can kill you. But these guys need to get out of the way and be safe. So you standing here is fine. Wombat wants to move at least a little bit. If you run to here, you might not have line of sight. If I run to here, I think I'm very safe. And these guys at least are wasting a full turn. Actually, what I can do, and I will do, is Oh, actually, yeah. What I will do is actually, I'm going to throw another shadow down. The way my recollection works is usually queues them up. So they're going to follow this, the first shadow, and then the next turn they're going to follow that shadow. I will take one more step to make sure I'm not going to get spotted by these guys. But if you do come around this way, and actually the thing is you can't path directly like this, so you have to path around like here. And that'll be out of your vision cone, because this is 19 meters away. It's going to be like 23 meters. But even still, I'm going to stand here. So if you do come this way, I can fight you. No, actually I don't need to. I think I'm actually just completely fine. I'm just going to go here. Gold key room open. I'm going to wait because I still might want her to, I don't know, walk up and shoot the AR or something. Accountant is able to go ahead and book it. His sniper rifle is less useful here if you're just going to actually run. Does have marker sights, but if Zasha has marker sights, yeah, she doesn't. Okay, then he can do a similar thing of running partway up, and if things go weird, he can marker sights. Just keeping the option open. Here we go. AI turns. Okay, you weren't going the right way, but I didn't know that. You're going the wrong way. Didn't know that either. You're going to follow Shadow 1. You're also going the wrong way. You're following Shadow 1. You're following Shadow 1. Great. Alright, we are chilling. We've gotten almost every box. I'm going to leave her still next to Librarian, so I think you're honestly in the right spot already. I'm going to save Coordinated Charge for when he's done with his job. Wombat can grab... Honestly, she should reload her SMG. And Accountant can start grabbing loot. Can't quite make it this turn. Quite make it this turn, but he can make it next turn. Of course, we're already over an hour, so only one episode, or one mission this episode, because, well, I screwed up my hacking, honestly. My fault. At this point, he's, to be fair, underleveled. We're against what? This is a red... I think it's a red host? Maybe it's orange, actually. But a beefy enough orange host, and I made mistakes, and yeah, he's on like level 18. And I kept going back and forth on my play. But here we are. Again, we got enough stuff loaded. I'm not going to bother with data filter, because there are a lot of downloads to go for. Those are mine. 2 per action is fine for loading decoy. Okay, this must be empty because I've scanned 2 of 2 and nothing's here. I will scan from here to see what's over there. Okay, double passive ice seems worth disrupting. AP, and I don't think I care about program loading. No, I know I don't have enough tokens to kill everything here. So what I'm going to do is simply Phantom Slide, just to do it. I'm going to unlink Trapkeeper, and I'm going to deal with whatever passive ice is left over. So, Phantom Slide. Okay, we destroyed 2 traps. Ooh, and actually, we high rolled here. So, almost certainly, we can maybe check on other nodes, but I probably won't. So there is probably 2 active 2 traps. 2 that got destroyed. And I'm guessing they would have been traps. And then the other ones didn't get destroyed, but I know from them being in left-hand side, they're active ice, which means unlink, and I can spike the CPU. Still have to scan, which is why I didn't go for this in the very first turn, because I would have still had to load scan and use scan on the CPU, and I think I didn't have the space for that one. If it was the other Wireghost, it would have worked. But either way, we have one last bit to go for. So let's see, pin drop can go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's like if I pin drop to here or here, it's slightly faster. Right, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 options for faster. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options. Well, 5 for equal. Actually, no, most of them are faster. Problem is, if this is here, if I land on this one, it really sucks for me. So I'm just going to go right up this way and take downloads. I am going to be out of AP, such that I can't get everything. Actually, no, we just barely get there. Alright, great. Where is our exit? It's there, and... Ooh, oh. That is very rarely the exit. That's cool. That's like new for me, essentially, because that is very rarely ever the exit I get. I'm going to run this way anyway, because we want this loot box. So by running over this way, I think we all go this direction, instead of like splitting off to the side. There you go. They're following lure 2. Actually, one thing we could do is actually all go to the left. because we can go like this and then back instead of killing them, which I'm tempted to do. What do you think is correct, actually? You're going to follow lore next turn. You're going to walk up next turn. It's going to require a fight. Or we can just run over here, and with a combination of things like Line Crawler, we're just completely chilling. With 2 charges of Line Crawler, we're like quite safe. Yeah, let's do it this way. This seems pretty strongly correct to me. This is easy to get rid of. Spend 1. Ooh, that is... No, that's not new. I think I've seen this before. But nice mid-level... E-rifle. Oh, they said they sped up some transitions. I'm not sure which ones exactly. Some of them, like, involving... Okay, Roots needs to buff Librarian, by the way. So you're going to actually... So I can cycle the cooldown. I'm going to run here to buff them both. Because there's a decent chance this map's going to last long enough that I get this talent back. It's not very likely, but it's possible. I guess I could have run through here. But being here keeps me very safe from these guys. Okay, decent enough line crawler bounce. I think there's no new event still. Oh, I guess there was some new event because Luco's moving. Don't know what for, but it's fine. Maybe there was a camera that we ran across and I forgot about. I could marker heights this crew, but they're probably still going to stay stacked up at the end anyway. Librarian. Yeah, okay, so we can do something like this. That's actually faster. That seems pretty clearly correct, so I'm going to go... I'm at least going to click to here, because I can, like, get out if I really needed to. My pathing was... I forgot you could path through here. That's actually just my fault. We all could have gone this way, and it would have been better than going that way. That's me forgetting how the map is laid out. But yeah, this is clearly faster than going out that way and dealing with the landmine. Either way, we're safe from most of these patrols now. You can see that she's kind of booking it up there. Is the escalation move points? I don't think so. That looked like 6 move points. Or 6 AP. What was the escalation? Oh, there wasn't one. That's right. There wasn't an escalation yet. You can't make it, but no one can reach you. Let's go ahead and get all the guard info. You're looking around. Okay. Yeah, let's just wait. Off you go. Yeah, we pulled them around for long enough that now they're going the wrong way. Man, I really do love luring talents. They're so fun to work with. I'm going to siphon this camera so that we don't have to deal with it. Should work out reasonably well. There's an escalation. Could be guards over there, I suppose it's possible. Accountant gets pretty close. Roots probably gets closer, to be honest. So it's looking like to me. Yeah, she gets closer for sure. Alright, you're going to go stand there. I will try to have the soldier boost your move speed. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, while I'm here, I can take Elysium drops. Take my final charge, I might as well. Run you to here. Gotta say, I really enjoyed the 0 AP gain functionally 9 move points over the course of the mission. Actually, it might have been 12, actually. It's this the next 3, I think. So that was great. I liked that. I'm going to move him up here to catch her for coordinated charge on the next turn. So he probably doesn't make it out, but it'll be close. And then, yeah, you'll hang out near the crew, because why not? Alright. Well, it's going to be mission complete. We got some decent loot. I would say it was worth the gold key. Had a good time. Reinforcements there, not a huge deal. There's no events on this side of the map. We didn't trigger either of these cameras, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm going to wait so that Accountant can catch you with coordinated charge. Not that she needs the move speed for that part of the box, but because she's going to be farther away and it's going to make it harder to be in range. So I'll put you here, easily catch you, have some move speed and a move point, yield back, turn off snapping for now, spend 1, and then do you make it? Yes. Great. And so Accountant not spending the full move points to get all the way to the wall means he's a little bit closer. And he might, with 5 AP, get out. Oh yeah, actually, we are more than fine here. He is fast. Well, that's good. Librarian should not be any risk. I'm not going to bother, like, entertaining throwing smoke or something. You're looking around. Okay. And not a big deal here for you either. Alright, cool. We're fine, and Librarian's good as well. Okay, that was a handful. That was definitely a handful. We got there in the end. But, yeah, having pretty limited combat talents, and yeah, normally the way I'm building that soldier sniper is with the railgun instead, because I know I don't have enough crit chance stacking, but I don't know, maybe I should have moved things around and had a shotgun or whatever, but got there in the end. Definitely might have played this wrong. Bonus XP, kind of nice. Pretty good payment. Some into the sim trainer. We got all the downloads, almost entirely accounts, actually. That's still pretty nice. It's plenty of influence ready to flow in. So the rest is going to be base management, class training, things like that. Will probably still run this. I care about 13 favors for Bastille. Damage is going to be a little bit tough. I might have to switch some gear around. Hayes has not leveled because until the CK gains XP, she can't. +1 for the Wireghost. I believe it's +1 talent as well. So here is deck bending, and then 20 will be damage from tokens. I do think ultimately, I mean, it's tough because Pindrop really wants to get the +2 here, and once you have the, yeah, I think what's probably optimal talent pathing is I think you still really want Spectral Dagger, +1 Unlink, Trapkeeper, all that stuff normally. But I think you invest in 3rd charge Phantom Slide before you seriously consider Pindrop. Using it more, like, it can certainly high roll and feel really good. And honestly, just being able to dump, like, 3 more nodes in a skipjack turn, and, okay, realistically, like, 1.5 to 2 nodes in a skipjack turn is useful. And especially if you're a high, like, a low connection damage character, just generating 20 connection 3 times. Like, Pindrop is going to nuke 1 to 2 nodes. Occasionally get all 3, but, like, I've gotten unlucky enough, I'm going to say it's going to nuke you 1 to 2 nodes. And give you 60 connection back, or, worst case scenario, 51 connection back. Gives you a lot of extra actions to say, that allows me to then go take downloads. Or like load scan and spike a CPU, or load scan and spike an APU. Like, the real value of Pindrop to me is like, look, sometimes you high roll, but it's like, it's really just, you cleared out a couple of nodes, which is going to make your future turns easier, and it gave you the AP to clearly take down whatever you fantasized into afterwards. That's pretty good. And like, even realistically here, it's like, it still did clear out ice of a lot of nodes. But I'm not sure if I really want to go, like, Pindrop needs +2 to be good in the first place. I mean, it doesn't need, like, you can just nuke to whatever, and it's fine. But obviously, it's like, I would say about twice as good if you grab this, because you don't care that much about nuking incinerators. It's useful, but it's not amazing. But I do feel like I would rather have 3 Phantom Slides than 3 Pindrops most times I'm playing around. Like, most times, like, you know what? I want enough Pindrops to get to a spot where I have good Phantom Slides, and then it's like, well, and if we high roll third, then the 3rd Pindrop's good as well. But it's often not. That's kind of how it's feeling to me right now. Everything else, though, no regrets. If they gave me more cooldown nodes in Spectral Dagger, I would take them. So I would have Spectral Daggers in for my real hack turns, not just the skipjack ones. It also makes me really want Rewind even more, because I use Spectral Dagger and Pindrop and Phantom Slide and Q Protocol and Unlink and Trapkeeper. Like, every time I come in, like, Wireghost is a rewind magnet for sure. And then, hey, on turn 4, they're all back, right? Because the cooldowns are pretty short. So, I don't know, random things thinking about this class. It's still very fun. I really enjoy it. If I'm power gaming, I probably take a hacker at the beginning of the game. And then I pretty quickly U-hub a Wireghost. And I don't know if I would make... If I have reliable extra rewind, I think I for sure main a Wireghost in my team. I am scared of early Wireghost if you're going to generate a bunch of Matrix maps with 2 SCUs, which has been happening, by the way, right? Most of these hosts, now that they fixed big hosts, they mostly have 2 SCUs, which means you can get unlucky and get, like, really garbage skipjacks. It's going to be like 1 in 8, but, like, occasionally you'll have only 1 device on that SCU, and you're like, wow, this was trash. Not sure, though. Also, just, like, you really want the token generation for it to really sing. I'm not sure. I have yet to play a Wireghost start with big hosts. I have not done that yet. Sniper gets a new talent at 19. Can't reach these just yet here. I can grab Deathwatch, which seems fine. I am tempted to go copy the build that I had in my other guy and, like, mostly be a sniper. I like having a coordinated charge character, don't get me wrong. but my plus ballistic damage and long-range accuracy says, you know what? Why not just be a primary sniper? Because I have, like, that probably is just straight up a better idea. And, yeah. How many tokens do I have? I have at least 2, I'll do it. Okay, I'm capped on tokens, yeah. I'm going to respec you and do the exact same build as the other guy, because it just feels way stronger. Although I might consider investing heavily in Iron Grip instead. So I multi-classed in a sniper. And I believe what I was going to do is go up this way, right? And I was going to not go through Death Watch and Perimeter Eye. I liked Quiet Kill. I think the stealth crit chance is really useful to get it actually happening. I kind of want +1 charge. Yeah, I'll grab it. I have 9 points, which is not that many, by the way. I think fleeting, staying mostly empty is fine. Of course, I need to still cap out on talents, which means I am not allowed to learn Iron Grip if I want to get Savagery Recoup. And I do, by the way. I mean, I don't... Yeah, the value of Savagery... The thing is... So here's the weird thing, right? In the Sniper Tree, right? If I get this kill, I get another 25 stealth crit chance. Right? So the only scary thing is, can I get the first crit? Right? If I get the first crit, we're good. 50% here is nice. What I'm actually tempted to do, as much as I really want Recoup, I think I go Marker Sights, because J-Attack Strike Zone are banned. If they weren't, I would path this way instead, and maybe even not even learn these talents. I think I would keep Fleeting as a 1-pointer, but yeah. Gotta hit Talent Cap, of course, which could just be Iron Grip Overwatch or Iron Grip Death Watch. But I do want to do Recoup investment at some point. Like, that's going to be where my character's going to grow. So I think it's going to be Overwatch. These aren't the best nodes, but I get to learn Recoup. I'm at Talent Cap, which is the rules. And I'm going to go here. So I got 25 more crit at enough range to usually be in range. And with my 1 talent point, where one point I can still spend, I can Recoup it more often, which seems okay. Or I don't really like making Fleeting that much better. I mean, it's fine, but this already covers it so well. The generic 25 accuracy covers it nicely. I mean, if I have a really, really good set of turns and I have like a 4th shot, ignore 6 recoil is not enough. I could give him Cyber Legs, but he already has Synth Muscle, so it's too late. But I could have given him like recoil absorbing legs for sure. And it's probably correct actually on a sniper in general is to give him recoil legs. That's like probably a good idea. They don't need to run as often because they're going to stand in place with Nest on. I think we'll just do the Recoup investments. I think it's fine. 20 is a +2, so it's going to be like here, and then 21 is going to be that. Good enough. I will say though, he's got a lot of strength here, so I've got 30% less recoil from the strength and the muscles, so it's not that bad. Anyway, no one else to train here. We're still building our armor. We have an Alpha Strike that we can grab at some point. I have so many accounts and files now from all these hosts. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so much going on here. Oh, we got Nuke 2. Fast and hot. Neat. Okay, well, I will mint both of these. Espionage. Will this increase the average level? Yes, it will. Great. Dr. Sevenfold. Let's find the highest rarity ones and sell it. Espionage personnel. Coin flip. Gold stacks. Gotta sell this one also. Off we go. Mind control study review. Only can make one of these. And I'm not bothering with, like, figuring out the rest of this. We've met Splicer Mina, I guess, again at this point. That seems fine. Another research compendium. Great. Portable host is getting sold. Gang beams. Good enough. Already met Vantage Rips. Let's go highest rarity. Great. And then I forget. So Splicer Mina is I think she's known as Mina Von Shaw, not Splicer Mina. Just gonna double check though. Yeah, so there's no Splicer. And then Mina Von Shaw is her actual name, and yeah, I don't know her. She has Battle Tank implants, and things we already gave Battle Tank to Taylor Stryzek. No, we gave it to somebody else. Vertigo has it. Unfortunately, she costs more for services, which is too bad. But you're already at level 3 battle tanks, so I don't see a reason to add somebody else. It doesn't seem worth it to me. So I'm not going to bother meeting her, although, yes, it's here. Still, I will make high rarity ones and sell it for cash. And I've yet to see any of Dr. Law. I've never seen, I think, even a single piece, right? I don't know if it's called Paula Law or Dr. Law, but I have some Dr. Ocular. In fact, we fully met him at this point. But yeah, there's no Dr. Law, and I don't see... Yeah, so maybe I'll find it one day, but don't have it yet. Mint the V-chip once. Mint the V-chip twice. Sell those. Great. Not used by a set, not created. These are things we can just sell directly. Go for the most expensive so that we can sell things that need to be sold. These are just money, by the way. And again, all that's left here is just be handling files and whatnot, so if you're going to click out, feel free. Otherwise, if I have any other thoughts, I will be happy to share them. Could have done some favor trading maybe, but it's fine. A favor for you is worth it. Try to... But you, yeah. 3 heroes is enough. Let's stop here. Okay, and gotta worry about Dr. Ash. Okay, these are all cheap enough now that it's fine. Okay, these were chill. These were not worth influence. Now we get the ones that are created by a set, and these are all worth 20 influence. Yeah, good luck. I am swimming in it now. So, let's sort by... Actually, you don't have to sort by anything. Just got rid of the people I don't care about. So, don't care about you. Don't care about Steel. I want to bump Bimmer. Bumping Bulldrake is already there. Okay. Dance Hall, we're still in the middle of her power play. Dr. Ash, I believe, cannot get anything new, although we can try. There's a chance she can run one of the Cyberdeck power plays. That could be wrong, but we'll try. Dr. Karos can finally get out from under this and get Black Market Basic Wear. Ocular's already in line. Sevenfold's already in line. Not that it matters at all, actually. We're not using you for this. Don't care about Ghoul. Harper is already in line. Honeybean, we already have this stuff going for the most part. You're useless. You're useless. You're useless for the most part. I actually might care. I think someone else might sell Milsec. I don't remember. Does, do you sell Milsec? No, you sell combat drugs. Okay, I might have nobody who sells Milsec. I don't remember where you were. Whatever. Yeah, I want to bump you for Cyberdex. It's the only thing you can actually upgrade, so that seems kind of decent. You don't pay much for files, but still. None of your services matter to me really at all. I'll leave you where you are. Taylor, K177, want to bump her. Tosca, anti-security is already capped. Vanthadrip, we care about. And Vertigo's already in line. Okay. So we vaguely know what's going on. Splicer Mina's V-chip. Sell. Dance Hall's already on a power play, so who's it going to be? Actually, there is still a power play pending, which is the high-quality armor power play. And Joe is not on a power play, so it's not going to be him. Okay, let's go ahead and try to bump Taylor up. It'll be Taylor till she hits 80. I'm not really checking on, like, what's exclusive or not. There's definitely a real thought to, like, oh, okay, we should... I already have one of these, right? Nuke 1 fast, I think I have. Double check real quick. Inventory, programs. Yeah, I have Nuke 2 fast. I don't have Nuke 1 fast. Okay. Then files. Not used by a set. Either one. Okay, then Nuke 1 fast I want. Transform. Let's see, we've got here Vanthadrip up to 90. You're in line now. Great. Who's next? Dance Hall's again already on a power play. Bimmer up to 80 seems like it's going to make sense. Already have Nuke 2 fast. I'll sell this one. Bimmer up to 90. Great, you're in line. Vanthadrip. I wonder if Vanthadrip would buy that. Doesn't seem like he does. Wait. No, he does. He'll buy his own V-chip. That's funny. He'll pay a lot for it too. He's like, I don't want to be met. No one talk to me. Bumping Luther up. Oh no, I've already capped him. Okay, he's done. Taylor needs some more to get K-Spec Wetware up. So let's keep going. Nuke 2 Hot is new. We will transform that as well. Gang memes. Taylor up to 90. Great. Advantage of V-chip. Dr. Karos, it's your turn. I wish you could filter out selling for favors. Make it easier for me to read everything, but that's not in the game right now, unfortunately. Let's keep selling to Dr. Karos. Try to get up to 80. Okay, there you go. You're in line. I still don't like running vulnerable host analysis, so I'm going to sell it for cash, even though it is profitable and good. Don't get me wrong. And you can basically sustain doing this kind of stuff forever. You're on a power play. I want to... No, I'm going to... You're already in line, so yeah. I know that Dr. Ash doesn't buy everything, so I'm going to see if I can get her a power play. She might not actually take one, but we'll see what happens. You guys are all in line. Yeah, Dr. Ash still buys this. Actually, she pays very little. I should go for the cheapest ones. To Poe and... Okay. Yeah, cheapest ones go to Poe and Dr. Ash, who pay the least already. Vertigo's already in line. Yeah, we go down here for the ones who are at the bottom of the table. Dr. Ash is more selecting what she buys, so if she buys it, we sell it to her. You're at 80 now. Poe buys everything from under my recollection. Dr. Ockler's already in line. Ash's already in line, so... I guess Dr. Karos isn't paying any more for this one either. Whatever. Here you go. Yeah. Some of these are exclusive. Or more exclusive. Yep. Okay, you're at 80. You're at 80. You're at 80. Okay, I think everyone I care about is in line already. And Honeybee, I don't think matters too much to me. I think I have anti-security items. I think that's from my other contact. I guess there is a world where we go for the Milsec items. But I don't know what you buy. So I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, he's not buying any of these things, so... Yeah, it's you who sells anti-security, and that's already capped out. And I'm not seeing the corrupt cop anywhere here, so... And I could filter things down to, like, oh, only show me, you know, specific ones or people that, you know, certain people buy or whatever, but it's fine. I don't mind scrolling around like this. Okay. Well, we got what we wanted out of that. I have 1 million item blueprints, which are cash. I think there's only a couple things that I really care about, which is the Advanced Medicloud can be useful. Good throw range, good healing. Bliss is hard to come by, and it's a lot of crit damage, and it's an action point, and much like the other combat drug, it is 0 AP, 3 charges the next 3 turns. This is incredible combat value. Unfortunately, I only have 1 charge of it here, so it's not worth building a... an item bench for that. Still though, these dazzlers can be sold. The grenades are not worth it. I can always buy some. Yeah, that dazzler can be sold as well. These medkits aren't worth it. That is nitrate. Yeah, I could craft it. I don't care. Yeah, if I wanted to, I'm gonna get rid of the baby midi clouds because we only use the big one. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually build that, but still. Yeah, we can get rid of these various accounts as well, which are only cash. I know they had planned on building a bulk sell tool. They actually got it partially working. Like, there's a screenshot in Discord of them actually showing off bulk sell, but I think it got tabled for whatever reason. Okay, just gonna spam spacebar here. Apologies for the flashing lights. Yeah, would not mind a bulk sell. Welcome to large matrix hosts with a lot of accounts on them. You hit space a bunch. You get a lot of money too. Alright, well, that's that cleaned up. Still have plenty of accounts and files and blueprints and whatnot. But yeah. There's a lot of that. Would not mind bulk sell. Anyway, as mentioned, all we have is base management. I think there's something else to really do. I think next episode we'll run hard on target on Sunday Engagement and Pandora Suitcase. That should be decent enough here. Yeah, I guess not much else to say. I guess we have a sniper and a soldier with competing builds. It's maybe not ideal, but it is what it is. I think at this point I'm done. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.